less what we have discussed. One of the issues that we mentioned is that whatever we do, we cannot lose the perspective of providing a service. You know, it cannot be that radical that if you don't, if they don't answer the call, you get returned at least a courtesy call to the front desk. You know, those are the main issues. And as far as being able to know who is coming in and out, I think this system will help us. Each building has different rules as far as how many guests you can bring into your building, and especially the common areas. So that was something that was discussed, and I guess that we can put it together in a way that will not affect the service as individual basis on the building as well as the community as a whole.
Michelle, did you have your hand up? Oh, Matt,
yeah. It seems to me we have to consider the entrance or exit on the Sinesta Drive.
Oh, no, I was going to get to that.
Our front gate.
I was going to get to that next. I'm talking about the front gate. I just want to give everybody a brief overview of why this uniform access room, and I'm asking you all to support me on this with the buildings and everything, with the boards. Let me just finish this and I'll take questions.
Just to finish my thoughts, because the biggest pain point from the front gate is traffic, right? If there was another way for people to exit or another way for people to enter the property, it would take a lot of load off the front gate.
I agree.
Yeah.
By the way,
Sure.
on the front gate, were you able to find the traffic study that was supposed to be included for everybody?
No.
There's a
I
traffic.
know there's a traffic study.
Yeah, there's a
but I
traffic
don't know
study.
if it's
Make sure to get a copy and send it to everybody, because that's a huge part of
Yeah,
it.
I've read it. I mean, the big takeaway is half the cars turn left.
Yeah, no,
And
exactly.
and that's where we back up, on the way out.
On the
On
way out.
the way in, it's the morning rush of the moms coming back from school drop off and the contractors wanting to get started right away.
And the other issue is that this is about, I get the traffic flow and the universal rule, which I think is great, but the other big feedback we've gotten is just because the number of kids that are coming in and out of that gate on their own. So a lot of family feedback is, it's just that they don't like the blind spot, that
Sure.
you can't see.
Did you see the
So-
drawing?
Yeah.
It changes the way people walk, the design.
Yeah.
It has people walk,
That was
There's
true.
a lot
instead of walking down the middle, they would walk
But
down
the
the side.
issue there is security.
So just
That's a
as,
good
I
idea.
mean, a lot of, like, I have friends over in Botanica, and one time a bunch of moms, they stopped because they were crossing, and they say, look, we're coming in the middle, and we cross here to go into Botanica, right? But they would prefer something to the side, because their biggest fear is getting
Right.
hit, and we can't see.
No, that, like I said, the uniform access was going to help with the backups, but not, there's liability
Right,
issues.
exactly.
And this is why I need all the feedback from the board. These are your projects. All I'm doing is coordinating
Yeah, no.
all your comments.
Yeah.
But the issue with the two entrances on the sides is
Right.
security.
Yeah,
You won't have any security.
No.
No,
No, you
They
can't,
looked
you
at
can't.
that,
It
that was
is.
looked at. and
You
that
use
was a
the
big
same
issue,
file.
But it was looked at, and
No.
there's a way to control it.
And the other thing that I think we should do right away, so the previous manager already did had to expand the exit lane, the right, so two cars fit properly together.
Oh, to the right?
Exiting.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
approved
okay,
that.
right.
We approved that already, right?
I think the
That's
study,
not at rush hour.
What's
Yes.
that?
At rush hour.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
No, no.
This is different. What we're
it's just opening a little bit more the
on
lane
the side.
on the
Yeah,
side.
as you're looking at the gate, on the far right side, there's a little
We
bit
already approved that.
of a lip that comes out. We
So that's
approved
already
cutting that
done.
off.
So we just need to get
Just execute
quotes
that.
to do that, three
Yeah,
quotes.
we
and the-
already approved that, I remember.
Yeah,
The architectural rendering was already done and paid for by Red Design. That's already there.
that's right.
So we just need the quotes from
Exactly.
And why don't you add to that work the pedestrians at the same time? You can do the entrance in phase 1, 2, 3 because that is very expensive to do the whole design. Maybe you can do that and do the, following this design,
Let me make
sidewalks.
a comment. The expensive part of what they presented was not the circulation. The circulation was almost identical. They widen on the side that you already talked about, and they changed the pedestrian access points for safety, which is the biggest issue with the kids coming in. They wanted to move the guardhouse basically one car length in, but that would cause so much disruption of the landscape and everything. Wasn't worth it.
No.
Your solution is much better. If you make it more efficient, that one car length is not gonna give you anything, and
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna
give you an
save a ton of
example.
money.
My 35 hours, I used to go there 6:45 in the morning, 3 o'clock, the busy times, changing shifts. There was no traffic. A taxi came in, I'm gonna repeat myself. They were waiting, trying to locate the person. In 7 minutes, 15 cars backed up. So that's just an example.
Yeah, it's just-
Now,
I think we, also, just one more thing, I think we need to go slow on the pedestrian thing, because if you look at the pedestrian design, I think it's slide 5 in the master plan document. It definitely solves the problem that Louisa pointed out. There it is, okay. Notice you have a sidewalk along the top of, right by the pond in front of Botanica, and it's numbered with a 10. And you have a sidewalk also with a number 10 along the bottom. Now, that certainly lets people walk in a much safer way, but it also makes it impossible to control access unless they're using fobs, because they're they're just walking in.
No, they put, the plans
They
and
have the gates.
showed it this side, there was gonna be
Yeah, but-
electric.
But let's get real, we've seen that movie, right? People just hold the gate open for each other, and it's pretty loosey-goosey. I'm not saying it's,
It's happening now.
no, it is happening now. I'm just saying, if we go with that scheme, then
We have to have a good solution.
then there's almost no control for pedestrian access.
Well, we need to look at that, I agree with you
Right.
100%. We need to look at that very carefully to make sure we have security.
And
And-
I just wanna point out, when we did the town hall meetings, and like I'm just saying for Emerald Bay, the number one thing that people said they would rather spend money on was the front gate entrance. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
pointing that out.
And just one last thought, the app, or whatever app we use, has the ability today, smartphones do, to emulate the same signaling that fobs are capable of. So you put a device called a Bluetooth beacon at those access points, and the way it would work is, if I'm a resident or an owner or a cleaning lady or whatever, if I have the app, meaning that an owner has invited me to and given me an account associated with their unit, then when I have the app up on my screen, that phone becomes essentially a fob.
Exactly.
A fob, and so you don't have to worry about.
That's great.
That's the latest thing, is because everybody carries phones now, like 99% of people have a phone.
Nobody forgets their phone.
Right, and then you don't have to worry about fobs, because fobs can be handed off to, they can be lost, they can be handed off to people, they're faceless, so.